Texas jail cell Monday morning following her arrest the previous Friday. Investigators ruled the death as suicide. However, family members, they are demanding answers for this. So look at this. This is a video reportedly of the arrest of Bland. It surfaced. NBC News cannot confirm the authenticity. However, the Bland family says that is Sandy Bland, and the video does not show the events leading up to the arrest. But authorities say Bland was pulled over for failing to signal. They say she then became argumentative and uncooperative and was arrested for allegedly assaulting a public servant. In March, Bland posted a video to Facebook, and in it she says she was suffering from depression and PTSD. Joining me here on set is Congresswoman Jackson Lee, a Democrat from Texas. It is nice to see you in person, especially, so welcome to New York. Not under the greatest circumstances as we talk about Sandy Bland here, but from what we know right now and the reaction that you're seeing, are you hopeful that there will be more answers that come to light now that so many people are rallying, not believing what police have been telling them?
Well, as I offer sympathy to the Bland family and to the university where she was intending to work, let me make mention of the 4 Marines and offer my sympathy to those family members in this tragic time. But the incidents that occurred with this young woman, 28 years old, does not warrant death. That's really the question that we have to ask. This is the list of incidences across America that have engaged between police and citizen have to be at a standard where you pay the time for the crime. She was not convicted. She was arrested for a simple traffic incident. We don't have all the facts. But clearly, I believe there is a question of her civil rights being violated and the actions under law that finds her dead in the custody of law enforcement locally and in this nation. I believe an investigation needs to be thorough and instituted immediately.
Meanwhile, police have said this was self-inflicted asphyxiation, used a trash bag in her own jail cell to take her life. However, I want to play for everybody what Bland's sister told my colleague Alex Witt about her sister and the moment, the very day that she was taken into custody, the message she got. Take a listen.
I have a voicemail from her on Friday, July 10th, and unfortunately we weren't able to connect, and she said to me, "Hey, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to formally say goodbye. I was just so ready to go because I'm so excited, and guess what? I got that job that I came down here for, so call me, bye."
Well, it's so poignant when you hear, those words, from somebody saying, I'm sorry I didn't get to say goodbye, but I'm so excited. You have sent a letter to Attorney General Lynch.
I want a full civil rights investigation. Certainly the families retain their own lawyer, and we're respectful of the family, but this was a stop for a light, a blinking light that was not utilized in a turn. She was a guest in our community. Her plates obviously said that. She was there for a legitimate job. It was the responsibility of those officers to use best practices to see whether or not she needed medical care, for example, and maybe in a hospital she would have, in essence, fared better. But she was in their custody. This is not a prison where there are eons of inmates. This is a jail where you have the responsibility of monitoring these persons who are just there under alleged charges to be able to ensure their safety. It does not warrant a death sentence. And tragically, in this community, we have had civil rights challenges. Let's be very honest. I love my state. I want my law enforcement officers to return home to their families safely. But the civil rights of a citizen of the United States must be protected. Their constitutional rights must be protected. And from my perspective, simply being taken in for that traffic incident, and of course there are some other allegations that have to be adjudged, and die, we deserve better. She deserved better. Her family deserves better. This has to be an investigation going forward, and it has to be a very thorough investigation.
We can obviously see the community rallying to find the answers, and the support is there.
I'm saddened.
Yeah,
we will be talking to the FBI, by the way.
Congresswoman Jackson Lee, so great to see you in person. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So the question being, is anti-gay discrimination a form of discrimination based on sex? The Equal Employment Opportunity thinks so. In a 3-2 vote, the agency that enforces